So peeps, this is weird, it's a Sunday, and we're talking to each other, but shit happens. First little side note, please click here to go see my daily vlog channel. There's a video that goes up there every single day, so go check that up, Seb Daily, and subscribe. Let's get started with proper news as usual. Alpina, the world famous BMW tuner, has released a new B6 Biturbo Grand Coupe, seen here in this gorgeous blue with the typical Alpina wheels. This is their take on the M6 Grand Coupe, of course. This actually has 600 horsepower, which is crazy for a family car like this, and it does 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. So it's plenty fast enough, and I think it looks pretty cool. No word on the price yet, but it will be launched at the Geneva Motor Show, like pretty much every single car this year. Second piece of news is a second tuner, this time for Porsche, called Techart, has released their kit for the Porsche Carrera GTS, one of my personal favourites. So seen here is the convertible version, and they haven't really done anything to the powertrain, as you know, I know they've just changed the exhaust, and that might have a few changes. So there's two different types of exhaust, one with two tailpipes on each side, and one with these central tailpipes, which look really cool. And to me, I think this is a big success. I think it looks really nice. I think it this one looks like a convertible version of the GT3. I don't know what you guys think, but I mean, that's fun. It won't be as hardcore as the GT3 or anything, but Techart usually makes some pretty good cars that sound pretty awesome. So I'm excited to maybe drive one of these one day and see one on the road. Another piece of Porsche news while we're on the topic is this Porsche Turbo S, the new aero kit for the Porsche Turbo S, where you can see the sort of added little pieces on the front and the back. I think it looks cool. It looks a bit like it's been stuck on, I don't know why they choose that colour to release the photos in, because that is one ugly colour, and lots of manufacturers do this sometimes. I remember the BMW M4 had a similar colour. But no word on performance or anything, but it looks good. It also increases the downforce from 17 to 26 kilos at 187 miles an hour, which is the speed you do every day while going to the office, so that's useful. Oh yeah, and it costs about 5,000 euros. No biggie, but at least you got 7 kilograms more. Evanta, British coach builder of replica Aston Martins, has built this now, the Barchetta. Stunning looking thing. I mean, I've done a bit of work with Evanta in the past. I've driven one of their DVR1s, and that was an amazing car. So this has a Corvette LS3 engine, which is probably going to be fantastic. I don't really know how much power it'll have and stuff, but just look at it. I mean, it is properly stunning. And that baby is going to be launched at this year's Top Marks Monaco 2015 from the 16th to the 19th to April. I will see you there. Spy shots and renders. This Koenigsegg 1.1 has been spotted driving around the factory, the Koenigsegg factory of course, in Sweden. This will be the third customer 1.1, I think. This one looks like it's in blue carbon. Don't be put off by all of the browny, yellowy protection put down at the bottom. That's just to protect the car. It also doesn't have the rims or calipers, because these are pink, that it'll have on the factory car. These are just sort of test ones. But it will be exciting to see another Koenigsegg 1.1 on the road, because those are some awesome things. Second one is the render, one of the second or third renders I think I've done on these news things. I don't do renders often, but it's a cool one. It's the Ferrari 488 GTB, which I reported on last week, but this is a Spider render, and it's basically just doing what they did to the 458 Italia to the 488 GTB, which is probably what Ferrari will do themselves. So this might be actually really accurate, and I think it looks bloody good. Videos. So if you want to hear a Bugatti Veyron, because usually you can't hear what a Bugatti Veyron sounds like, because they sound, well, I mean, they don't sound bad, but they just don't make that much noise. They have a particular sound though, which is quite nice. Well, you can hear them now because Quicksilver have built the world's most expensive exhaust system for the Bugatti Veyron, and that video is right here, so click on that if you want to go hear a good sounding Bugatti. And it actually does make quite a change, but I don't know how much it costs, but it's probably north of about 20,000 euros, I think. Another video that I got all giddy about when I saw that it came out was the Evo Track Car of the Year. So this is where Evo get all the best track cars that they can find and compare them on track, of course, because you're not going to compare them on the road, and choose a favourite. And this year they had some really cool things like the McLaren 650S GT3, they had a Radical, an Ariel Atom, the Porsche GT3, and some really cool things. And so Jeffro and some other reviewers went along and tested the cars, and it's a fantastic video, so click here to go watch that. But after you've liked, commented and subscribed and all of that on this video. So for sale this week, this car isn't actually for sale, but I want to talk about it because it's what we call a barn find, and these things amaze me. So this is a Ferrari 250 GT short wheelbase California built in 1961, and it was found in a barn. No one had known where it had gone, it had disappeared, and it has recently been sold. And it was sold for 12.5 $2.5 million. How can someone lose a Ferrari, like just lose track of such a rare Ferrari? And then imagine the reaction of the person who just opened that barn and was like, ah, I just made £12.5 million finding a Ferrari. I don't really understand how these things happen. I could rant on about it all day, but I mean, fair dues to you, sir. Second car for sale is from Lamborghini Miami. They have a bunch of cars, but this one's particularly special because it's a matte purple with yellow leather interior Lamborghini Aventador LP 700-4 Roadster. That's a mouthful. This car only has about 3,400 miles on the clock. It's for sale for $464,950, which is a lot of money in anyone's currency. And my point of view on this is, well, I mean, it's a Lambo. Matte purple, why not? Deliveries. Porsche are running a slightly sneaky deal. They're getting NFL players to run a 40-yard dash, and they're giving a free 911 Carrera to the fastest runners in this dash. But the only catch is that they need to sign a contract with Adidas shoes before they get the 911. But this goes in deliveries because maybe we will see some NFL people getting cars delivered. I should get more strict with what makes it into the delivery and for sale section. But I just talk about what I think will interest you and interest me. McLaren, the Formula 1 brand that became a production car maker not that long ago, has finally built 5,000 cars. And I think that is absolutely insane. They didn't start that long ago and they've already built 5,000 cars. I think it's fantastic. Their first car, the 12C, was stunning. 12C Spider, I mean, just take the roof off and it didn't make a difference to the handling of the car. 650S, 675 LT coming out, Sports Series coming out, P1. I mean, they're doing a fantastic job. And I don't think people realize how hard it is to start up a company, and to have already sold and built 5,000 cars is just incredible. The last one that was ever made was this, well, that's been made so far. The 5,000 one is the yellow 650S you see here, and then the grey 12C is the first production 12C ever built. So well done, McLaren. And on that jolly note, it is time to finish the news for this week once and for all. So thank you for watching, those of you who did, watching both videos. So yesterday's one, which will be here, please go give that a watch. There's lots of even more news in there. But I'll see you again Wednesday with my weekly Wednesday video. And thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and especially subscribe. There will be 2 videos in the outro here, the previous one and a random one. So thank you so much. I will see you Wednesday. Take care, guys. Bye. The coupe. But I find this really interesting because this coupe that we have a release of a Ferrari S. Or girls going out into towns such as Monaco, London, Dubai, basically places with our cars.